Okay. It says we're live. It lied to me last time. So, been out here tweaking a little bit today. I printed these corner clips. I repositioned the X end stop because the head was homing way far over on the build plate, and just testing whether I can get 310 by 310, which it looks like it is, but it's still a little far forward on the front edge of the build plate. You can see right there. It put a skirt around it, and it missed the glass. So I need to move the Y end stop somehow, tweak, tune it, figure out what it's hitting on back there, and set that up. Up at the top, and this is a very tall machine. Remounted this so it's vertical. Still don't like this spool holder up there, but I figured out that part of my rigidity problem was the screw on this side down here was not quite tight. So I tightened that up, and it's acted pretty good, even with a brand new 2-pound roll of filament up top there. So what I did was I put a 300 by 300 by 400 high box on there. It's just going to be a single perimeter and a single bottom layer, just to see how the whole machine interacts with each other. I could probably have done it a little smaller than that, but just kind of wanted to give it a run, kind of a test. And it keeps juddering. You hear that? It's not every time, it's every once in a while. And I don't know exactly where it's coming from. I thought it was the spool, which it might be. No, it probably is the spool rubbing on the spool holder. Kind of gives it some weird vibration. Yeah, the one thing that bugged me about this is it comes with a Slick 3R INI file, comes with a Cura hex file comes with Cura 15.01.4 or 04.1 or whatever it is, old version of Cura. Don't know that it includes any Simplify 3D profiles for this printer. Focus, focus right out there. I don't know. I used to do this. Let me see if this will help. If I do, see, every once in a while it gives that grindy noise. There. If I put something vaguely face-like for it to focus on, will it focus? Will it detect that? Yeah, that's the spool holder gronking. Okay. Anyway, the Slick 3R profile describes this as a 204 by 204 by 200 high build area, where it's supposed to be a 310 by 310 by 400 build area. I've verified that it does. I mean, it'll go further than 310. The glass is actually 315 wide, but yeah, you run into the clips and things. It'll do at least 410 high. And if you rearrange the ZN stop and stuff and do a few other things, looks like this heater block and other things could be moved up. You could get more room out of it if you needed to, with a few little mods. So I haven't done anything modification wise now other than the bed clips and readjust that and set up a Slick 3R profile that has the right settings in it. And basically I'm just using the Prusa i3 Mark 2.5 travel speeds, filament extruder steps. It does look a little under extruded on that first layer, and so I may have to pull up the Adimlab profile that I pulled in from the G code and see if the E steps are wrong. But no, other than the little, did I take it inside? I probably did. Other than the little square that I printed the other day, I haven't printed anything on it because it's cold out here. It was 7 degrees when I came out here to start this. But the amazing thing is it pulled the bed right up to 50. It's got no problem keeping the hot end hot, so I'm happy. And I don't see a whole lot of adjustment to be had on the y-axis for homing, for setting that home to a different position. I don't know how I would do that. Maybe just glue something onto the little stop. It's not like there's slots in the bracket back there where you can move it out a little further. It's not like it has to go much. Probably about 3 millimeters to do it, and center it up right on the glass and be dandy. So it does have filament runout detection. Supposedly it has power off resume, but I don't know that I'm going to test that right away. I need to get it calibrated and printing fine before I do any of that stuff. I kind of want to give it a little bit of a burn in. Some of that is the filament spool, but not every all of it. It's only sometimes the spool does it. So this is Amazon Basics. Yeah, it is the spool holder. Amazon Basics PLA. Let's do the baby stepping. Let me set that down. Oh, it didn't save my baby step Z. Hmm. Huh. That's weird. Well, level it a little more then. I think a fatter first layer would work better. Maybe a 0.3 and really goosh up some PLA on the first layer. Right. Probably should have knocked a hole in the bottom so that it wasn't printing the whole way across. That's all right. This gives me a good test of bed level. And we'll see if it stays level. I wonder if I could set it in firmware to move the Y home position. Tell it it's at like -5 or something. -3. Which I can. Yeah, that's looking a little better for first layers. have to set it to 13. Huh. Well, let's see what the view looks like from up here. Let's stick the camera up on top. Get my masking tape on here so it doesn't fall onto the print surface. Can I do it? No. Why not? Oh, because. There we go. Yeah. Definitely need a better spool holder. All right, well, probably not going to leave the stream up. I'm going to just, looks like it's going pretty good. I'll come back in about a half hour and check on it, and I'll post some pictures later. Tear apart a guitar.